Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you, his intentions plus next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the 3 cards and pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. And let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful pile 1. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you, his intentions plus next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy draws you here to the lovely card representing the flowers and the hearts. Let's see what your card says. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So it's a clear indication and energy frequency from him that he feels as if there is more that he needs to do in order to grow the relationship. He feels like he does not know the steps to take in order to bring you closer to him. There is a bit of back and forth with this energy where you're not sure if you should stay connected or if you should let the relationship go. He is wanting to continue the connection. He is thinking about the future, wondering whether or not this relationship will be one that will be able to stand the test of time. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you, his intentions plus next moves? You have here the Tower. With the Tower card showing up, this is interesting. There was an upheaval that did take place in the relationships. He feels like you do have your boundaries up. Your boundaries are persistent and in place. He feels like you are not allowing him in. You have a wall up where you have your defenses up. You don't want to hear what he has to say. You only want him to make positive changes in his action. Thank you, Spirit. There was something that did take place in the relationship that is considered an upheaval. Some sort of violence did take place, whether it be spiritual, mental, emotional, or financial. He's planning to come towards you and make you an offer. He wants to promise that, things will be better, that he will change. Spirit is encouraging you to trust your intuition and trust what you have seen in this person. Because you know about this connection. You know where his head is right now. And if his heart is not aligned with the betterment of the relationship, then you know where you have to be in order to have a healthy relationship. So there is some toxic energy showing up here. He wants to convince you that things will get better. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you? His intentions and next move. You have here paradise. So with paradise showing up, this is what he wants. He wants happiness. He wants expansion, growth. Spirit did give us that insight earlier in the reading that he wants to move forward. He sees you as this playful energy. You know, he wants you guys to just enjoy each other. That's his goal. He just doesn't know how to get there, because this person, he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. See, he's closed off, very closed off, where he feels too vulnerable to express how he really feels. He's hoping for joy in the relationship because he feels like you are his source of happiness. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His intentions plus next moves. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel? You have here the vampire. So with the vampire energy, this is intriguing because the vampire energy showing up with the Tower card, that's a strong correlation there. Because this is about how you have come to the conclusion and are made aware that someone or something is draining your life force energy. And this person, you have accused this person of depleting others, you know, for their psychic survival. This person is like a chronic complainer and is codependent. So his intentions are to get something from you, energetically or even physically. So that's why that message came up earlier, for you to trust your intuition here. This person has shown you his cards. He has shown you who he is, what he's about. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you right now? Seven of Swords. Confirmative. Thank you, Spirit. That Seven of Swords energy is about communication. It does represent the air zodiac signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart. In the sun, moon, or rising signs, the 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in this reading. But the Seven of Swords energy is a very strong confirmation of the message that Spirit did give us earlier with your self-defenses being up here. You are watching your back in this relationship connection. So this is confirmative. Let me just point out that your reading is just lining up here. It's accurate AF. And the Seven of Swords is a clear message for you to protect yourself from this energy that could be draining, could be deterring you from your goals, and could be taking away your focus of yourself. Thank you, Spirit. You're protecting yourself. He feels like also there's some competition, that there's someone else competing for your attention other than him. And he's insecure about that as well. He feels like there's another, like there could be even like your friends, platonic relationships, even romantic relationships. He's bothered by the idea of someone having more attention from you than he does. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you right now? Just being near you is intoxicating. We got the word toxic at the first start of the reading, so it's clear. He's obsessed with your energy. It's like this vampire energy. You know, he's accused of depleting others for psychic survival, chronic complaining, and codependency. And he wants to be near you. We got that message earlier. His intentions are to come towards you in some way, offer you an apology, offer you, something to persuade you to connect with him, to see things in the way he sees things. But you already know what's best for you. So trust your intuition. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? And you have here the sun. The sun rules over the sign of Leo. Leo is the only zodiac sign that is ruled by the sun. And it's about being in the spotlight, shining a light up on you, up on the relationship. There's something about like material happiness that he sees in you. He sees that you're able to create a life that you want to live, to create abundance. And the sun represents this material happiness that he sees that you're able to get. You're able to go get the bag and to grow the bag. He feels like there's a glow up taking place right now in your life as you are turning away from him and maybe connecting with other people, collaborating with people on projects as well. And that's something that's on his mind, you being in the spotlight, because you fully have the capability of being there. And he knows this about you. He wants this relationship to have a joyous outcome despite the dishonesty, the betrayal, the inconsistencies that took place in the Tower energy, the disgrace. There was something that ruined the connection, and you know what that is. So trust your intuition. Group 1, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 2. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. In your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you, his intentions, and next move. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Let's get into your reading. You've chosen your card with the beautiful dove in the sunset. Let's see what it says. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So what I'm picking up from his energy just straight off here is that he is very concerned about you starting over with someone, about you taking chances, charting a new path. Even going on, like he sees you as like having adventures right now, like you're really free, beginning a new chapter. This is what he is thinking about. I feel like this is something you've thought about as well, just completely starting over. And that's something that's on his mind. He also wants to start over with you as well. He would love for there to be a new beginning in this connection, and would love for things to be fresh. He wants things to feel new. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you right now? How does he feel about you? And you have here the Five of Pentacles. So with the Five of Pentacles, this is a very confirmative energy about he is very worried right now. He's worried. He's in isolation as well. Staying behind the scenes, not going out as much, not connecting with friends or family, because this relationship connection is on his mind. He's very worried. I feel like he's going through some sort of like financial loss, and he may connect you, or, he has intentions to hit you up to see maybe if he can borrow some money or just get information from you in order to make some money, but it has something to do with his finances. The Five of Pentacles does represent earth energy and physical energy as well. So those earth zodiac signs are Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, are rising signs. The seventh house are relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in this reading. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you, his intentions, and next moves? You have here the snake. So with the snake card showing up, this is about competition. He's afraid that there's a competition in the works right now. You're seeing someone else talking to other people, whether it be a romantic relationship or platonic relationship, something about other people and you connecting is something that he thinks about a lot. I feel like he feels like you see him as an enemy. Be very conscious, because this person is very clever. Very clever. And sometimes you feel like maybe you have to look over your shoulder when it comes to this person. I do sense a third party figure, female, in this connection that is in his ear telling him something. It's not necessarily a romantic partner. It could be a platonic relationship, but there's a third party woman that is speaking to him in regards to this relationship with you. Trust your intuition. The snake energy is very real. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you, his intentions, plus next moves? And you have here prostitute. So with the prostitute energy, I do want to point out that this energy accentuates the challenge of surviving, without negotiating the power of your spirit. So you have decided you are not selling your soul just to fit into his box. I do feel like he does place material considerations and security above all self-empowerment. He wants you to be there for him, but he is not fully capable of giving you what you are able to give him in return. So that reciprocity energy is not here in this relationship connection. And you know that. That is where the frustration lies, because you don't feel like this person is giving you what you have been giving him. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? And this card just jumped out of the deck. You have Nine of Swords. So with the Nine of Swords, this is communication. Air zodiac sign energy represented by that sword energy. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius in the top placements of the birth chart. And the sun, moon, or rising signs. The seventh house are relationships, or the planet Venus in his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in this reading. Let me point out here that with the Nine of Swords, he is very anxious right now. He wants to approach you, but he's very nervous. He knows that you have a high sense of intuition and you can see exactly what's going on with him. You can tell if he's shady or if he is sincere, and he knows this about you. So he just can't come up to you or call you or text you with just anything, because you don't believe it. You only believe his actions and what he has shown you. And up to this point, he has given you reason to doubt. So the Nine of Swords energy has left him feeling very anxious. And there's grief as it does relate to the relationship connection with you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? we will be together again. This is what he's hoping. And I feel like he is sincere about this. He feels like you will be with him again. He's intentional with this. So no matter what he says or what he has to do, he feels like you will communicate with him. You will be by his side again. So trust everything. And this message coming out is interesting because of the snake energy, where you feel like you have to look over your shoulder because of this relationship connection. Spirit is encouraging you to know that you are guided, you're loved, and you are protected. You don't have to fear anything. Continue to be fully expressive. Express yourself. You live your life with creation, belief, love, and you will grow. This person has no power over you. You have the power to create the life that you solely desire, as well as the relationship connections that you want. It's all up to you. Thank you, Spirit. He's worried. He's upset. This person does feel abandoned right now and unloved. So he doesn't know how to approach you at all. He's not sure what he will get when he does try to call you or text you or get close to you. He's unsure. He feels like the relationship is off balance right now. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His intentions plus next moves. The Mother of Pentacles. I love the Mother of Pentacles showing up, and it shows up naturally under the Five of Pentacles here. Pentacle energy represents the Earth zodiac signs, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo, in the top placements of the birth chart that I did mention moments earlier. So with the Mother of Pentacles, he sees that you're loyal, you're dedicated, you're nurturing energy. So be conscious. I'm picking up narcissistic energy where you are an empath, and he knows this about you. He knows that you have this unconditional love that is flowing, and as you should continue to have it, because that is what will raise your vibration so that you will connect with people that are deserving of your love. Your only issue is that your discernment. So pray for discernment, for Spirit to give you clear answers and direction when it comes to this relationship connection, because he sees you as someone that he can depend on and can rely on as well. It's quite interesting how the Mother of Pentacles showed up with the snake energy, and the snake energy gave us that insight of the other woman, of another female that is in his ear, speaking to him about this relationship connection. So trust your intuition. He sees your power. He sees your value. He knows your worth. He knows that you have raised your standards. And there are things that you will not accept. And there are things that you will only accept. And that is loyalty, dedication, respect, and generosity. Because that's who you are. So you expect what you give, as you should. So group 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. And they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful group 3. Welcome to your reading. I'm Clarity Bay. I'm a psychic, tarot intuitive, and I'm dedicated to answering the questions that are most important to you. And in your reading, I'm going to give you clear insight on how does he feel about you, his intentions plus next moves. I will share with you everything that Spirit gives to me and not leave anything out. Please take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so that you do not miss an important video message. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your card of choice, the Earth and the Heart. It says secret admirer. Someone has a deeper feeling for you than they are letting on. So what I'm picking up from his energy is that This person is hiding behind a mask. He's hiding behind a facade. He does not wear his heart on his sleeve. He acts like a tough guy, but he is so intrigued by you and so enamored with you that most of the time he cannot contain himself. He cannot let you know this as well, because he feels like if he does allow you to know this information, that is exposing a part of him that he does not want exposed. So he's very careful not to be vulnerable. I feel like he's deeply emotionally connected to you. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? How does he feel about you? His intentions and next moves. The Hermit. Yeah, it makes sense. He's hiding. He's hiding his feelings with the Hermit energy. He pushes down his emotions, and he maintains that stance. He's very persistent with that till it's become a part of his main character and his personality. I do want to point out that with the Hermit energy, he sees you. He feels like you are clear. You're someone that really operates with truth and honesty. You're going to tell it like it is, say how you feel without a doubt. And he's the opposite of this, where he will hide his feelings. I feel like he does do that for fear of being rejected. Let's get more insight. How does he feel about you? How does he feel? His intentions plus next moves. Cupid's arrow. Look at Cupid's arrow showing up. This is a very strong confirmation, because here you have the secret admirer, where someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on. And then right next to your secret admirer card of choice, you have Cupid's arrow. It's about having faith. He's hoping that love is coming his way. He's intending to surprise you with something, to invite you somewhere, send you an invitation to a meeting of some sort. But there is some hesitation there. Again, because of fear of being rejected. Thank you, Spirit. I do feel like this guy does watch your social media pages with burner accounts. The accounts that he is on. I feel like he has at least 6 social media pages that don't have pictures. So you'll never catch on whether or not it's him. And you wouldn't know anyway, because you don't know the names of the people. Yeah, let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His intentions plus next moves. The Messiah. So with the Messiah energy, he sees you as being a very humble person. Someone very caring. Your personality is one that, you'll service humanity with humility. You'll give, to others without expressing what you gave, how much you gave. And it's because you're a very humble person. I'm picking up earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Here. What I can see from him right now is that he has this exaggerated belief that he is the only means through which you can succeed. Meaning, he feels like only if you are with him, then you will elevate, then you will glow up. You need to be with him in order to have the type of relationships that you want, or even the type of life that you want. That's what he feels. And without him, it's nothing. So let's get more insight. Meaning that you won't do as good unless you have this connection with him. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? How does he feel his intentions plus next moves. You have here, look at this, the Knight of Swords, communication. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit gave us that insight about him watching your social media communication through the internet. Thank you, Spirit. Swords energy does rule over the air zodiac signs. Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra in the top placements of the birth chart. The sun, moon, or rising sign, 7th house of relationships, or the planet Venus, in the top placements of his birth chart or your birth chart as a confirmation in this reading. A Knight of Swords. I do want to point out that he is a fast-talking person. He talks really fast. And he feels like you're going to change your life. You're headed for like a different lifestyle. And he doesn't want you to leave him behind. That's something that is on his mind a lot, where you're going to change. There's going to be a change for you. And maybe you'll meet someone that you can really communicate with, laugh with, smile with, share your dreams and your goals with. That's something that he does think about. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His intentions plus next moves. And you have here, my life is not together as it seems. So this is why he's hiding out. This is why he is in hermit mode, very closed off. So that's a very strong confirmation showing up here. Your reading is extremely accurate and your cards are highly correlative. Thank you, Spirit. Let me do point out that with him expressing this energy, that his life is not as together as it seems, as he does call you and he speaks really fast. Yes, I'm doing this. I'm connected with this person. I'm going to be doing this and that. It's not true. It's not true. I feel like his intentions are to come towards you and to give you more of this narrative about his life and what he's doing. But you pretty much know what's going on by his actions. What is he putting forth? Trust your intuition and his action, and there are the answers. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. How does he feel about you? His intentions plus next moves. Son of Swords. Incredible. Oh, with the Son of Swords showing up, with the Knight of Swords and the Son of Swords. Talking, communicating. I feel like he's gossiping about the relationship connection as well. Saying things to other people. Speaking his truth about the connection. And with the Son of Swords energy, he wants to come towards you. He wants to impress you. He wants to persuade you to connect with him. Just make sure that the actions match the words and trust your intuition. Your intuition is your cosmic GPS. So group 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. If it does, please leave a comment below because I do love reading your comments, because they definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I am sending you lots of love and good energy.